And we are back with another episode of the podcast presented by Simple Math Matrix. It's your boy Mister, aka Super Roll 357, best known as Prince Godbody, and I'm joined by
the God King Hoopla, or better known as the kid who lyrics stick to your rib.
And this week we're going to start off on a Peter Griffin type S note with some shit that really
grinds my gears.
Yeah, exactly. Some shit that has been really grinding the gears of what we definitely know the American population is this current of inflation. We've gotten to the point where just regular ass gas is $5 a gallon, which is something, I mean, I figured we'd see, but not this quickly. The fact that gas has shot up this quickly is it's the most, I mean, food and gas.
Yeah,
those have been the two direct signs of just how bad this inflation is hitting, and for real, the recession/depression that we're headed into. Gallon of milk is $6 now. Gallon of gas is $5. Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? 10.6. They said inflation rise in the month of May, the largest. It's just bad right now. It's wild that gas has always been something people complain about, but now it's even more of a bill.
Yeah.
And if food was expensive before, now it's
ridiculous. And then not only that, everything else just goes up around those two factors. You know what I'm saying? Fast food now is gonna go up. You know what I'm saying? Like fucking
everything's
going up.
Because everything takes gas to transport at the very least.
Shit, the buses might start, you know what I'm saying, going up more now because they gotta take more money to get the gas. God damn it.
Would I don't think there's a real clear answer as to how the American people can like oppose this and actually bring down inflation, mainly because it's all controlled by the rich. You know what I'm saying? People that have legitimate money, and they lost their money during COVID, especially. Things like the stimulus checks, they help, but things like that really kind of set up for the alley-oop for this inflation recession to happen. And now we're dealing with it, and how are people really going to hang on? Rent goes up every year anyways, you know what I'm saying?
And people have been complaining about that since, and rent didn't stop going up during the pandemic.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
They had to really put in a law to make sure, like, you know what I'm saying, that not realtors, landlords, Jesus, I just went blank. That landlords, you know what I'm saying, couldn't raise their rent or evict, you know what I'm saying? So.
And the wild part of this all is the wages aren't going up.
Yes.
Companies aren't paying people more.
No, that's the biggest
nor giving them more opportunities to make money. So it's just widening the gap between the rich and the poor.
And then when people stop working because they can't get to work because they don't got gas, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's all a chain system of shit.
Exactly. So do you think the government should give out gas cards, or like?
At this point, there needs to be some type of market management that happen. Cause for real, Bitcoin and people putting a bunch of money in that shit and it getting wiped really fucked it up too. Cause I don't understand why people would have put so much. You know what I'm saying? Like that sunk a lot of people's money, both rich and poor. These NFTs and all that bullshit. People lost a lot of money these last 2 or 3 years. And this is the direct result of it. Inflation and price increase with no wage increase is the direct result of people with money losing too much money to sustain.
Because
they have to get it from somewhere, and the poor people are where they get it from.
Because the base is becoming stable because they can't keep up. Like, you know what I'm saying? If gas is $1, it's okay to get that $7 check. You know what I'm saying? Because you can compensate for that.
You can still get the work and shit.
Exactly.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
But you get the work.
Some people are going to work right now just to make enough money for gas.
Exactly.
Just with how much gas is increased.
Just to get some gas.
Get something to eat and go home and pay part of their rent.
Exactly.
Shit. Yeah.
Man, bro, that shit is no joke. It's actually, you know what I'm saying? It's hard out here.
Oh,
it legitimately is hard out here. Like,
it's getting a lot harder financially.
Yeah, and I'm not just talking about, I'm not saying for myself, I'm talking about for everybody.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Everybody's making a sacrifice. having to figure out how to pull these two strings to make that one work. You know what I'm saying?
Uncle Peter pay Paul, all those good old sayings.
Paul and Peter ain't got no money.
Yeah, no, everybody
ain't got nothing to take from.
But also what's been going on, while prices have been going up, the House has selected a committee for examining the riots that took place on January 6th.
Yes.
So that's been going down. Essentially what they're going to do is kind of lay it out for the American people, all their findings.
Mm-hmm.
And this is one of those things that January 6th really...
Insurrection.
Yeah, the insurrection really murkied the waters of like America being stable in any
Oh
sense.
yeah, especially in the 21st century.
Yeah, that watching that on video, whether you're an American or not, reinforces the fact that the American government isn't very strong, and the people that are opposing it and doing things about it are not very smart.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? These Proud Boys and all these alt-right groups that stormed the Capitol that day, they were doing it. They were doing it not because a law had been like something like that. They did it because Donald Trump did not win the presidency, and they thought that somebody had stole the election from them.
Exactly.
So based off of fever dream delirium, they went and attempted to overthrow the American government live, and we broadcasted it on TV.
Yeah, broadcasted, taking videos, posting them. It was everywhere. That was probably one of the wildest days in my adult life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, in news-wise. Like, you know what I'm saying? News-wise.
Because other than 9/11, you had never seen something that you knew was going to definitely politically rock America.
Literally,
more than that type of situation.
Like, you literally seen people storm the motherfucking Capitol. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's
with
the crazy.
Weapons and everything.
Weapons and everything. And the crazy thing about it is, they didn't get shot.
That
was the crazy. They didn't get shot. The motherfuckers walked out as calmly as they walked in.
Yeah, and the wild part is they did it with weapons, and they were about to hang the vice president. They want to kill the vice president of the United States because he wouldn't concede that it was a stolen election. You know what I'm saying? And it's wild that these alt-right groups still persist and do shit. Like, I don't know if you saw today, actually, they called, I think it was today or yesterday, they called 20 guys.
They have that U-Haul?
To go and terrorize the fucking Pride Parade.
Yep.
For what?
What are you accomplishing? I mean, you just do it. It's
politically, socially, personally, what are you accomplishing?
Domestic terrorism. That's what that is terrorists. Because what they were doing were terrorist acts.
Terroristic acts. Yeah, and the insurrectionists are terrorists. You know what I'm saying? The insurrectionists are also terrorists. So it's one of those things where the people in charge will never really point out and legitimately. They won't be able to justify this. You know what I'm saying? These hearings are, I feel like, more just some
smoking mirrors.
No, it's to add to the shit that they're going to finally bring on Trump. It's to get, you know what I'm saying? Like
to put everything together.
They're not necessarily worried about the guys that they're putting on trial. They're worried about connecting this all back to Trump. Which, I mean, you definitely can.
Does,
You know what I'm saying? You definitely can. And another thing that it seems seemingly these same people who are these alt-rights or these type of personalities, they're also huge gun supporters. You know what I'm saying? And with all the shit that's been going on lately, people like Kyle Rittenhouse and shit like that have only become more famous in a way. You know what I'm saying? They haven't demonized. They haven't. The alt-right hasn't demonized these kids or these domestic terrorists. You know what I'm saying?
They have mental instability.
Not even then. They still don't demonize.
No, I'm saying that's what I'm saying. That's why they don't blame the kids, because it's just a mental instability.
No, it's not.
That's why they don't blame that's why they don't.
They don't even say it's that. They don't even. They never, like, when it's in their favor, they don't place the blame like that. They always say it's a gun. It's not about the guns. You know what I'm saying? This would happen anyways. Their defense for shit, when it goes up their alley, there should have been somebody else with a gun.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you're not going to oust the people that you're allies with when you're in position. You know what I'm saying? Like it.
That doesn't make sense.
It gets deep because got people like Kyle Rittenhouse getting famous. This was essentially a kid. He was a child.
17-year-old.
You know what I'm saying? And now we also have the Buffalo shooter, another child.
Mm-hmm.
The Uvalde shooter, another child. And these are just the main ones that have been recently. And it's just now that the House, this is not even a law. They've come up with like a bill called Protecting Our Kids Act, which pretty much just makes it so that you have to be 21 to purchase an assault rifle instead of 18. You know what I'm saying? It'll prohibit straw gun sales and ghost guns. So it does kind of try to encompass everything.
Limit the capacity of ammunition magazines.
Yeah, it tries to encompass like
everything that everybody's been trying to complain about for the past 25 years now.
Yeah, but how much you think of that is going to actually pass? That's the real thing. That's the real discussion. Yeah, every bill sounds amazing when it's in the House because it's the perfect form of whatever you thought it would be. It's when it gets broken down and actually ratified that it becomes a bare bones version of what you wanted.
Exactly, and that's just politics for you.
Yep.
That shit got to go back like 10, 12 times for that shit to be even remotely
resembling what you want.
Exactly. And that's
not what you're going to get.
And the thing about it is, when it comes to that stuff, that's why politics is so crazy to me. Everybody, well, not every, you have to have a majority vote, of course, but then everybody has to look at that, Jay, and everybody has to make their tallies. Everybody has to make their, you know what I'm saying, their corrections.
Everybody gets their input.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's supposed to be the voices of them, and those would be the voices. And those are supposed to be the voices. Yeah, no.
We elect them. If you just elect better representatives, things might go your way.
This is all go back to voting.
Yep, it always does. Everything always goes back to voting because we live in a democracy.
Hey, a slow process is a process. At least it's no process.
Yeah. In bad news, Brittany Griner has been
detained.
Yeah, well, her detention has been extended for a second time. I don't foresee Russia really giving up Brittany Griner anytime soon. At this point, it is kind of a free. I mean, it's always been free Brittany Griner.
Yeah.
But now it's definitely entering.
It's been out of control, but it's definitely out of. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know what you mean.
It's entering the arena where it's now definitely internationally political. It's no longer just some domestic incidents. Now this is, like you said, just a kind of almost a POW situation. Mm-hmm. Even though we're not at war with Russia.
Yeah, exactly.
But we didn't cut, everybody didn't cut Russia's money off.
Yeah.
Like you pretty much.
The courts are gonna, they got somebody that's American. They're gonna use them. Somebody that's American with some notoriety. They're gonna use them to their leverage.
Yeah, exactly.
But I still don't think they have any with America. But I don't know.
I don't.
Yeah.
It would have to be some cyber crazy. I still.
Yeah. Jesus. Oh, my allergies. Jesus. Thank you.
So free Brittany Griner.
Free Brittany Griner. Yeah.
Definitely pray for her because I can only imagine what's going to happen if they keep the 10.
It's just it's uncalled for now. Like it's like
it's wild the WNBA hasn't seemingly stepped in more.
I mean, they still have trouble getting good pay, so they still have trouble getting private jets for their
she's
players.
A huge star for them, yeah.
I know, yeah, but they find the biggest team for using private jets. So, I mean, it only shows what they can do within their limits. I mean, you only got NBA players just now, like wearing, like, you know what I'm saying, putting that message out there more as a league.
Like that they protect their players?
Nah, free Brittany Griner.
Oh, yeah, true.
They just started wearing like the church pregame and stuff like that, so.
And that's probably still personally team decisions. Yeah. What else has been going on in celebrity news?
Damn.
Oh, Justin Bieber recently had to postpone his tour due to onset case of, it's called Ramsay Hunt syndrome, which leaves like half of his face paralyzed.
Yeah.
That's wild.
That's wild, man. Man, sucks. No, I don't want to say sucks.
Yeah, no, it definitely sucks for him.
Yeah,
but prayers.
Prayers. That's what I mean. Yeah, it sucks.
Apparently, it is something you can recover from. It does take a while, and it's never exactly like the way it was before.
Yeah.
The way it seems, it's kind of like having just like a stroke. Yeah. Which is like with the muscle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the muscles. Yeah.
Instead of brain and shit.
Nerves. It's like someone with the nerves.
Yeah.
But.
Prayers to Justin
Bieber, man. Yeah, because he's still young. He's still got a lot of career left.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He's an amazing. Yeah, he's amazing talent, man.
Yeah.
Sucks with gotta hope he gets better.
Yeah.
You saw NLE Chopper said he got the remedy for him.
Ouch. And NLE Chopper got like, hey, don't he just got something to like.
He got something to cure cancer.
Make your ass bigger.
I don't know what the
cancer. I don't know.
Oh, he did say he did. I did see some shit about that shit.
fuck BBLs. He's coming up with a blend or something.
Yeah,
like
something like I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, man. NLE Chopper, he's on his.
Let's go do some squat shots.
He's on his Dr. Sebi shit.
Yeah.
NLE Sebi.
NLE. That's funny.
Speaking of getting over shit, Jeff Hardy has called his third DUI in 10 years.
I know people that should be with more DUIs in a month.
God.
That should have more DUIs.
Should, but I mean, he's still Jeff Hardy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 10 years is a long time.
10 years. Just the saddest part about it is, you see Jeff Hardy still going as hard in 2022 as he was in 98, and at a certain point, you know he.
I mean, if you still doing flips like that, you drinking.
You're
not doing other drugs.
I mean, people say he needs help. He needs help.
He does.
He does, but if you want to do it, you're going to do it.
I think AEW just suspended him too.
I mean, definitely, probably after that, WWE had let him go before that because they had gotten word that he had failed a drug test or he actually hadn't, but you know they still let him go. So this has always been kind of a persistent thing with Jeff Hardy.
Yeah.
But now, man, he's at the point where even if he's going to wrestle, he doesn't have to do all the same spots he did before in the 20 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And those spots he was doing 20 years ago are probably directly attributing as to why he's getting fucked up on a regular basis.
Yeah, his body fucking hurts.
Yeah, he probably fucking CTE like a mother.
Yeah, you don't fucking jump off of 20-foot ladders through a person through another ladder without having some long-term damage.
Yeah, multiple times. Doing shit like that multiple times.
Yeah,
you know
once
what I'm saying?
Once a month doing that type of crazy shit on top of everything else you're doing on a weekly basis. Because I think that's one thing people don't understand about I think people who know wrestling but don't know the inside of wrestling is even though they might wrestle only on Monday, like the show might come on Monday or Friday or something.
They still got dark shows.
They wrestle every fucking day. Like they're on the road every fucking day. You know what I'm saying?
It's a grind. It's probably one of the hardest sports grinds.
Nah, I definitely and it doesn't get its type of accommodations like that because it's sports and it's scripted.
Exactly.
Like you know what I'm saying? That's like how we talk about it. But it's still like the motherfuckers some athletes.
Beyond.
They don't be big.
Strongman athletes too.
Yeah.
Let me check out. I was telling a story about how Mark Henry picked up a car and moved it. So a busket. Crazy shit.
And how John Cena fucking lifted a 400-pound man on his fucking back. Like you can't script. I mean, you can script that, but you can't
script that.
Everybody can't do that shit.
Yeah, that's just crazy.
Or Undertaker doing old school at 6 feet.
Yeah, 6'10".
6'10".
7 feet. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So what else we got here? Not last.
Ooh, no, nigga. Also,
Montrezl Harrell of the Chicago Hornets. Charlotte Hornets. Who else he played for? He played for the Clippers before that. I think he played for the Suns for a minute. He played for a couple. He's a journeyman NBA. He's kind of what you call a journeyman.
Yeah,
he goes where he needed.
Mm-hmm.
But he was going somewhere in his car and got caught with 3 fucking pounds of weed. And as I always say, if you're that rich, I don't care that you're buying 3 pounds of weed. I don't think buying 3 pounds of weed should necessarily be illegal.
Yes, no.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think you should get in trouble for having 3 pounds of weed.
Mm-hmm.
But I do not make the law.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, if you're going to make that decision with having as much money as you have, I know you could hire somebody else to drive that 3 pounds. That's not even a whole kid.
I know you can just get...
Not even a whole quarterback.
You could probably get 3 people to drive each of them pounds something.
So nobody got to take a charge of any.
Yeah, exactly.
But he's facing a Kentucky.
Oh, Kentucky.
Yeah.
Kentucky a weed legal state?
No.
All right.
He's facing 1 to 5 years felony and 1 to 5 years in jail.
Damn.
For distribution.
Damn.
Because 3 pounds, no matter who.
Yeah, they're gonna put that.
And for real, why do you need 3 pounds of weed? I mean, unless you. I
don't know why you. So we can go back to that, but I'm not gonna ever ask a nigga why he got that much weed. You got that much. What the fuck are you doing with it? He burned the backyard.
Yeah.
It's weed. It's the least harmful drug out of them all. So.
Yeah, of course.
Now that's what I'm saying. Like I'm not gonna ask a nigga what do. Why you got 5 pounds of weed?
Yeah, why do you have 5 pounds of weed?
Nigga just want to smoke 5. Don't want.
It's not legal. You know what I'm saying? Like it.
But you know niggas like this.
You can't even shift out of that. Like that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Like even if I wanted to let you go as somebody who recognizes you as a basketball player, I can't let you go with 3 pounds a week.
Yeah.
What the fuck do you need that for?
Yeah, he gonna be playing with an ankle bracelet.
He ain't gonna be playing.
Yeah.
I don't think he'll be playing. I don't think because the NBA suspended him. I think it'll take a year for this to get cleaned up, maybe. Or maybe not. It is still just weed.
Yeah.
It just depends on how hard Kentucky wants to go.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know. They might might throw the book at him.
You think they? I don't think
He
they'll throw the
got money. He still got money to get a good lawyer. They're not gonna throw the book at him.
Yeah, no. Who they need to throw the book at
is Ezra motherfucking Miller.
All right.
I just say the name right.
Yeah, Ezra Miller. If you're not familiar, because I wasn't. Apparently,
he's a public menace to society.
Yeah, they were in a public, fucking not public. What the shit is that called? The fucking movie. Perks of Being a Wallflower.
Oh.
I think that's where he's famous. I had to fucking
he's
look
famous
up.
from Justice League.
And yeah, he's also, I guess, the Flash in the Justice League. I'm not sure if he's the Flash.
No, he is.
In the show. Or,
no, that's oh fuck.
Yeah, you know, I didn't know that.
Two different cameras.
But okay, fair enough. But if you haven't been keeping up recently, Ezra Miller is on a damn near Roman Polanski string of crimes.
Mm-hmm.
So it begins a few months back when he gets arrested twice for harassing a young couple in Hawaii.
Within like 2 days.
Yeah, and pretty much telling him he's gonna fuck him up, burn him alive, and just some weird ass shit that a weirdo like who would do the shit we're about to talk about would do. Currently, the authorities cannot find Ezra Miller, and he has, not only can they not find Ezra Miller, he has kidnapped 18-year-old girl. He's been grooming this girl. He's known her since she was 12. Her name is, let me make sure I get this right, Tokata Iron Eyes. So she's Native American. And her parents...
It's from like the Sioux tribe.
Yeah, her parents, Chase Iron Eyes and Sarah Jumping Eagle, have pretty much sent out like, hey, find this guy, he's been grooming and mistreating our daughter, feeding her LSD, like alcohol, drugs and shit like that. But top this off. This is in the news.
Yeah.
And as he goes on his fucking Instagram and posts
like,
you can't find
me up in another universe.
He has really kidnapped somebody's daughter, and people are just making fucking tabloids about it instead of trying to catch this guy.
Welcome to America.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Welcome to America. That's what I'm saying. That's what it is.
That doesn't blow your fucking mind.
That's what people do, man. You gotta realize. TMZ broke Kobe's death before Vanessa even knew.
But the thing is,
I'm saying like that's what.
Yeah,
that's
but people might be able to ride or might try to ride on the girl. But she wasn't 18 when he started grooming. You know what I'm saying? Like, if she has a name like Tokata Iron Eyes, that means she was probably raised very indigenous. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, there is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. She has probably been shut off from most mainstream American life. You start feeding a child LSD and
that's
other
wild.
drugs.
That's wild.
You know what I'm saying?
Not back problems.
But the thing about this even more so is, what I keep going to, why is nobody doing anything about this?
I don't know.
Like, why is it more entertaining news than it is
because
red of fucking alert news?
Because Warner Brothers and DC are taking a major hit right now between Amber Heard and him right now. No, but also he's already been on a string of menacing acts that the tabloids have posted like they were just some shit out of a cartoon. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the whole harassing the couple.
Yeah, they've been making it seem like it's a motherfucking cartoon. Now you got something serious, and now people probably trying to figure out, all right, we can't run this story, or if we run this story, we gotta run it like this because of like that.
Hell no, he took somebody's, and now you can't find the man.
Well, shit, I don't know why it's not that news. It's not like
Cause he's
Brad.
white.
It's not
Because he's white.
He's not an A-list actor either. It's not like Brad Pitt.
I think
somebody.
he technically is considered A-list because of that. The perks of a wall. I think I don't know why he's popular, but people know him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know him because he's the Flash.
I only know him because he's a kidnapper.
That too. I mean, see, now people gonna know for that.
Exactly.
People didn't know before. Definitely gonna know he's a kidnapper.
Exactly.
Depends on if they fucking even do something about it.
I hope they do, because he flashed out of here.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. With somebody.
Man,
Against their will.
that's crazy.
Yeah, that's sad.
I just don't answer
people
for me.
like
Somebody answer that.
Yeah. Where are the people that are around these people?
The enabler, because somebody has to be helping him do this shit.
Duh.
You're right. He's not the only one.
There's no way you can be the only one doing something, especially if you're famous.
That's
the thing. If you're famous, you can't be doing this shit by yourself.
When I read how serious this was, like I thought it was like he had a young girlfriend and maybe they were hippies or something. You
wanna know why?
He was a
weirdo. Because they can't put gas in their car to chase the motherfucker. That's why people are not in a fucking rush to do this, because they can't get no damn gas to put in the motherfucking car to chase the motherfucker.
Yeah, that's true. Damn, yeah, that's good.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nice.
So DC need to tighten up, because they just took all the Amber Heard scenes out the new Aquaman. They said they're recasting for this movie and the rest of it. Yeah, I don't know how the fuck she gonna pay Johnny Depp.
She not. He say he don't want the money. He just wanted his name clear. Like that's from what I'm seeing, but I don't give.
I don't get
at this point. Fuck those people, yo, because that shit took over too much, and it's still on the like people are still actively talking about this shit. But one thing that was announced recently is that there is going to be a season 2 of Squid Games, which we knew, but they also announced that they're going to do a reality show based on Squid Games or whatever. And the funniest thing about this is that YouTube dude, Mr. Beast, did this like a month after the show came out.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he did a Squid Games type.
Parody type.
Not parody, but YouTube competition thing where he gave away a bunch of money. And Netflix is doing the same. And it's just funny how we're getting season 2 and we're getting a reality show. Like Netflix has become one of those companies that is just going to milk something that becomes popular till it's fucking dead. Because look at Tiger King. We got a Tiger King too. We didn't need that shit.
Yeah, we did. I didn't watch it.
We might need like Squid Games.
Season 2?
Take it.
Yeah, I'll take it.
But the reality show, because the concept of the real show is that people die.
Yeah.
I don't want to see. I don't want to see people die. But
I don't see
just
watching off the show.
Yeah, watching people play Wipeout or something like that.
It's 456 people.
It's not that way. It's like Fall Guys with real people.
Yeah.
Like the video game Fall Guys with real people.
Yeah.
That's so fucking dumb to me. Like that's not going to be.
That's a long shit. I mean, but
that's why the Mr. Beast guy did it for a YouTube video, not a. You know what I'm saying?
But you know, like you said, Netflix gonna milk something, and you know, people gonna watch it. That's what I realized. People nowadays will say something on Netflix is bad, but still watch it. Well,
I mean, you gotta watch it to know it's bad.
Yeah, that's true.
So I don't blame anybody for doing that. I just know, like you said, Netflix IP, the popular ones, sell no matter what.
Yeah.
Gotta figure. Look at Stranger Things right now. There's a Stranger Things pizza in Walmart. Domino's is doing a crossover with Stranger Things. Stranger Things at a Target crossover for the first.
But Netflix isn't making spin-offs of Stranger Things though. They're just going.
Not yet.
Hope not. I mean, I only watch the show, so I can't.
I mean, I don't either, but you know what I'm saying. Not yet.
Yeah. Because they make so much money off of this, off of just the marketing itself.
Yeah, I mean, the original Stranger Things isn't done yet.
Yeah.
But who's to say they don't do a Stranger Things too?
That's true. Oh damn, this is just like one.
Yeah, it's just one story. I mean, season 4, but it's all one continuous story. What if they do Stranger Things 2 in a different universe? Yeah. I mean, shit, look how 50 did Power.
Yeah, it's true.
He broke the characters up into a whole different series.
Only 50 could do that, though.
Nah,
I know.
Disney killed that shit when they used Wanda for WandaVision.
Oh, yeah,
That was
Disney's fucking the game as far as like spin-offs.
Correctly using your IP.
Correctly using your IP, spin-offs, and money. Because the Captain America jank, the Captain America jank, that jank got like movie level, you know what I'm saying, effects. You know what I'm saying, movie level quality.
Yeah.
Like, and Loki does too. I haven't watched any janks completely, but I've seen episodes and shit like that. Yeah. So.
Using your IP wisely. That's what,
and I don't know if I'm excited for Squid Games too.
I'm gonna definitely watch it.
Oh yeah, of course I'm gonna watch it, but
my bad. I'm doing research because I do not want to be wrong in this next segment. Go ahead and walk us out of that one.
Oh yeah, so it's not true.
What?
Is it not true?
What's not true?
You say you're looking it up.
No, I'm
Oh yeah. So this past weekend, it'll have to be this past weekend, whenever.
Mm-hmm.
An exceptionally talented black woman just reached only a certain level. Only one other black woman holds, and that's Whoopi Goldberg.
That is crazy.
That's crazy.
Dope.
That's crazy.
That
And
is,
it only seems right at that. Yeah, Whoopi Goldberg's an amazing actor. Yeah, but we're talking about the amazing Jennifer Hudson, who is now an EGOT. And for the people that don't know what that means, that is an Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and a Tony.
She's won every major award you could win for performance.
Yeah.
Performance, pretty much, yeah. Not even pretty much, definitely. And it's wild. And we got to say congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations.
Like, let's do our little dance, say congratulations for Jennifer Hudson.
Yeah.
Because coming from American Idol, where Simon Cowell told she would never be a star, to doing Dreamgirls and becoming a big star.
It's only not only to losing her family.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
To come through in 2022 and win a fucking tone, like to become an EGOT winner and have that place to where her artistry is cemented in the history of every great artist that's ever lived.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? There is nobody on this earth that could say anything bad about Jennifer Hudson at this. It's wild.
She's one of the best singers of our generation.
But to do it even in our generation, I feel like is even harder.
Yeah.
Because back then, a few years ago, celebrities could cross over to anything because they were the only celebrities.
Yeah.
Now it's a million celebrities.
Mm-hmm.
Think about how many times people, you know what I'm saying? Like, think about how many people you name your top 5 singers of all time, and Jennifer Hudson doesn't make that list.
Yeah, exactly.
But she has accolades over every single one.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, but that just shows the level of talent in the industry itself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's very
that's another part about it. But that still does not overshadow the fact that she did this. Like, you know what I'm saying? To be honest, the Tony is the thing that gets me. Because that means you're going on Broadway. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Stage is the hard, because stage you don't get it
live. It's live.
Yeah,
it's going. Everybody can see your fuck ups. Everybody sees your. If you don't hit that note, everybody hears that shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's why. And then to only do that, to be an actress, and then have your Oscar, and then have your Grammy too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That right there to have the Grammy and Oscar is crazy.
It's hard to get a Grammy. It's one of the greatest. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to be.
And she obviously got her Oscar for Dreamgirls, right?
Yeah. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, and to get the Grammy, it's like, even if it's in for a soundtrack song, that song has to be on a level that's
above a lot of other songs.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
And she sung the damn song.
So we can just do nothing but give it up
for
Jennifer Hudson.
Oh, we got some more black excellence.
Oh,
well, I don't know if he's black. What did he say he is?
Fuck, man.
I forgot what my boy said he was.
Asian, no.
It was something actually technical.
It's something dumb. But shout out to Tiger Woods. He said he's coming right after Bron.
Yeah.
This is his second time getting to a Billy. You know, after the divorce, he had his Billy taken away.
Yeah. Well, he got half.
Yeah, you can't keep a man like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He got it back.
Yeah, Tiger Woods, and that's crazy. That just also shows his comeback story. You know what's crazy? Tiger Woods cheated on his wife, and they treated it like he abducted somebody.
Yeah. That shit is still sick to this day. He cheated on his wife, and they act like he killed somebody.
Yeah. I remember that shit was in the news, lost endorsement and everything. God damn.
Bro, get the fuck out that man's business.
Took him
Greatest
straight off the
greatest golfer of all time.
Yep.
One thing we do gotta fucking talk about, bro, because this
must have been hilarious to you,
bro. This is beyond hilarious, mainly because everybody dropped the ball. And
everybody believed
he still deserved it. All right, so if you're not aware, a few years ago there was a fake Klay Thompson, a guy that looked like Klay Thompson, that was showing up to the Warriors playoffs game. His real name is Dawson Gurley. Well, last night at the Warriors arena, he managed to get through security and shit, got on the floor, and was shooting around for about 10 minutes before they realized he was not Klay Thompson and banned him from the fucking arena.
Yep.
Which he fucking deserved.
Fucking 10K.
Yeah, he played 10K for that courtside seat, didn't get no refund, got kicked out. Do you think he deserved it?
Yeah, you're trespassing. We're not supposed to be.
But at the same time, do you think?
Oh no, I commend them for doing that shit. That's crazy.
But the security deserves to get fucking fired for that too.
I mean, they probably don't need to get fired. But
yeah, they do. If you're gonna ban the guy from the fucking arena, you should probably fire the people that gave him the green light to get on the fucking court.
Yeah, that's true.
So, Dawson girl, you got some titanium nuts, but you're dumb as a box of rocks. There's no way I paid $10,000.
I mean, there's other teams in California.
There's no way I paid $10,000 for a courtside seat, and they haven't invited me onto the court to shoot around. I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? I'm not wasting $10,000.
Yeah, but only a nigga with $10,000 would think to get that to do that though. But it's not. They
He's like, yeah.
How do you?
He looks kind of like Klay Thompson.
But he's the same height as Klay Thompson. That's what niggas, if they drop the ball.
You gotta realize security for real probably doesn't know.
I don't know. I think it's me. If you're a basketball player, I'm gonna expect this.
Well, think about it. We know somebody that works security at basketball events. They don't know shit about basketball.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. I didn't know I did.
Yeah, I know somebody that, like you, those security groups are usually just outside contracted by someone else. You know what I'm saying?
Or just the stadium itself.
Yeah, so it's not like they have to know anything about it. Like, that's how fucking, Spike Lee damn near got banned from the,
Oh, the New York...
Knicks arena. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Was cussing them out.
Oh, yeah,
so,
yeah. You can't... Yeah, that's Spike Lee.
Yeah.
No matter how bad the Knicks are, he's always going to be from there.
Yeah. Little Caesars is now the NFL. There was no transition.
Yeah. Sometimes we drop the ball.
Yeah, well, we just did. Little Caesars, dropping the ball,
Yeah.
Sports, dude. Little Caesars becomes the NFL pizza sponsor, which doesn't really mean anything outside of. Well, actually, it does.
Yeah, that's fucking nasty.
I wondered, wow, man. Little Caesars.
It's not nasty. It's not nasty when you only got $10 in your motherfucking pocket. You know what I'm saying? Because inflation.
I wonder if the quality of Little Caesars is going to up.
Yeah, that's the only thing I've been thinking. Is Little Caesars quality going to... If that's the case, then they're going to cut away with $5. Shit, you can't... You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You don't give out good pizza for $5 like that.
I don't know. I fuck with it.
I fuck with it. I fuck with Little Caesars. I send on something to Hill say that shit. Yeah. But, you know what they did? They out pizza the Hut. That's the joke.
Papa John's, fair enough, yeah.
No, because it was Papa John's, then Pizza Hut, now Little Caesars.
Was it Pizza Hut last year?
I guess it was.
Was there NFL pizza? I don't remember.
I don't remember. I don't know if I ordered it. But I think it was. It really was. They had something for the Super Bowl.
That's very possible.
I remember that shit. But yeah. I don't know. I just hope the quality improves.
Yeah.
If that's the case. I don't really know how Little Caesars NFL commercial works. But
yeah, it should be like any pizza. We'll see it.
We can see the pizza guy.
Yeah. Speaking of upgrades, Sony has unveiled, or no, not unveiled, rolled out their like premium edition of PS Plus now. So essentially, it's a competitor to Xbox's Game Pass.
Yeah.
And honestly, if you have both, you'll notice the overlap in the games you get for like free as a part of the service. But the special thing about PlayStation is that you get a lot of the first-party PlayStation 5 games for free if you have a PS5. So like me, I buy all the first-party games. I kind of got fucked over. But had I not, I would be able to play the new Spider-Man. I'd be able to play Returnal. Ghost of Tsushima.
He's all exclusive.
I can play it again. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
So all the ones...
Nah, they'll give you game trials.
Just like Game Pass.
Yeah, they'll give you some game trials for there, so you can play for a certain amount of time.
That's dope.
But the very coolest part about
it... they had to catch up. Yeah. They had to catch up. Yeah. They had to really catch up.
The very coolest part about it is that you can get some PS1 games. Like they're going to build a library of PS1, PS2, PS3, and PSP games.
Yeah,
that you can download and such. And one of the games they had on launch day, which is one of the most nostalgic games from my childhood. I remember sitting and watching my dad play like back in the day, like 98 Siphon Filter. Funny enough, I was pronounced like, because due to my PlayStation party, I pronounced like that. But Siphon Filter is like playing that shit today. It's crazy because the PS1 games aren't necessarily the best in like visual upscale to like play on PS5.
Yeah.
You can see how wonky they can be, but in general, they're still like true to their form, like the same game. Like playing Siphon Filter now is exactly like it was when I would pick up the controller with my dad would put it down when he was playing. Playing Toy Story 2 feels the exact same as it did when it came out when we were kids. Like those two
I don't
games.
know when it came out, but I definitely played that.
Yeah, now those two games were the first two I downloaded PS1 games. And like the instant feeling of nostalgia was crazy.
Do they incorporate the analog sticks?
Yeah, yeah. Okay. I mean, because you could play with an analog stick on a PS1 if you had a because the analog sticks came out the latter half of the PS1's life.
Okay.
That's when they really introduced them. Because if you buy the little square PS1s, the little gray ones, that are kind of like circled off rectangle.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
The bubble looking ones, those come with a dual stick.
Okay.
Are analog controllers. But yeah, I just wanted to mention that. Because
I was crazy when I realized
for that.
I was crazy. It was crazy to me when I realized that I've been playing the PS1 and they had no fucking analog sticks.
Yeah.
I think it's when I went back and I tried to play a PS1 when I got older.
And you realize, oh shit, there are no analog
There are no
sticks.
fucking analog. How the fuck was I playing this motherfucker? Like
Yeah.
moving around 360 in a 360 view with fucking D-pad.
Well, a lot of the times you didn't get to control your camera. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing.
Yeah.
Being able to control your camera doesn't really come around until like late PS1, PS2, yeah. So you can have dual control.
Crash Bandicoot was tough enough with having. Yeah, it did work or something. But then it'll get stuck sometimes.
Yeah.
So you gotta reset that bitch.
Alright, reset that bitch.
Yeah, reset that bitch.
Ooh, excuse me, I don't know, you sneezing on bourbon? It's
Right.
terrible.
Terrible.
So we can go ahead and end the pod off like we always do, talking about music.
Yeah.
And today, one of the most popular topics of every year,
Every summer
popped up because the 2022 Double XL freshman class has been unveiled, and in the 2022 Double XL freshman class this year,
rapper of the year,
we have Baby Tron, Coach Ice, I don't know who that is, Saucy Santana, Babyface Ray, Ken the Man, Sofago, Big Scar, Big 30, KC, Doechii, Cali, Nardo Wick. Even though
more names
I
know more
lists
on the name than I didn't expect. I think people just saying shit to say shit.
Yeah, even though I'm old,
you know,
I know half these people.
You know who Nardo Wick is? Everybody knows who Saucy Santana is.
You know Scar and 30 because they're 1017. I know Baby Tron.
Everybody knows Babyface Ray.
Yeah,
like, Babyface Ray is he's one of the bigger name rappers. I know Sofago.
I know Baby Tron.
Yeah.
But that pretty much.
And then it leaves the rest of the list like usually how the list usually is. The people that don't know. Yeah.
Who do you think got snubbed?
Yeet, easily.
Yeah, that would be the only person I could think that would have got snubbed. Because Bo Jackson. Bo Jackson been rapping for a minute. Yeah,
shit,
Bodie been rapping for a minute.
Shit, I think Big Scar got a couple mixtapes out there.
Yeah, not like Bodie's been rapping for years.
I think Babyface Ray been out longer than a lot of these niggas.
Probably 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think he was a candidate last year, if I'm not mistaken. But, like you said, he is like the only person I could think of. Because he's more than moderately popular, it would seem.
Nah, yeah, he's big. He's like internationally big.
See,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like he be doing sellout shows in like France and shit.
Fair enough. Because the only person I would have liked to see on here, because I do listen to him, would have been Baby Tron.
Yeah.
And it's wild that he actually got that shit.
I ain't gonna lie, I think it's something Saucy Santana's on that thing.
I have never heard Saucy Santana.
Yes, you have.
Not on purpose.
Yeah, exactly. Niggas say he ain't never heard Drake. I know you have. What's your
favorite Saucy Santana song?
It's the same one yours is. It's the same. It's cool.
What, Saucy Santana, the songs or the music?
That the fact he just made the fucking list.
Why? I mean, well, what's cool about that?
Cause it's fucking random.
He a rapper, he got...
Like, I didn't know people took him that seriously.
He got label money and connects, that's what it is.
Yeah, I get it.
You don't take him seriously, he got label money, I mean, maybe...
You don't take him seriously.
I don't listen to the music, so I wouldn't know. I'll put it that way.
How did you know, nigga?
I don't know. If I ever see Saucy on anything that's like Zesty, I'll stay away.
That thing is crazy. You a family man.
Yeah, I'm a family man, bro. We family man.
We family man around here.
That's all I got.
Yeah, I ain't never seen this man. Yeah, y'all need to know.
But nah, as far as this freshman list goes, I guess more or less.
It's for the. We're old.
Are we old? Because with this double XL freshman list, like we said, we know half these guys.
Yeah.
Like I said, Baby Tron was a guy I wanted to see make it.
Yeah, you have him on your list.
Yeah, on my best albums of the year list. But do you think at this point Double XL is trying to redeem their name by making it better? Because by having Big Scar and Big 32 1017 artists, that multiple people have definitely heard before, maybe not be popular with them, but have heard them here and there. Do you think they're starting to get off more of like the left side shit and coming back center and picking people that are definitely going to blow? Because if that's the case, why didn't they put any drill rappers in there?
Drill rappers? New York drill rappers?
Yeah, New York drill rappers. Because that's who's the biggest really in the game right now.
Because everybody, it's only one song per person.
Well, it's not one song per person.
I think it's one song per person.
It's that they're all in jail. Are going to go to, you know what I'm saying?
That too.
That I feel like a big part of this list, especially with how they picked around to kind of pick Babyface, pick people from major cities, they weren't going to pick no New York drill rapper because they're not trying to endorse that shit.
Not no more.
That's really what it comes down to. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at Detroit, got 2 names up there.
That is true.
You know what I'm saying? ATL got 2 yards. So Cindy, he from Atlanta. You know what I'm saying?
So yeah.
And New York, New York drill is the only subgenre of rap you see trending every single day.
Yep.
And none of them made the freshman list. It's because they're all going
I'm
to
trying to think who would make it from New York drill, if you know.
K-Flock, the kid that made the song with G Herbo. It doesn't take a bunch of songs to make the freshman list.
Oh.
Let's not forget that. It just takes the right amount of marketing and shit.
True indeed, true indeed. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So there's a bunch of kids from the Bronx.
Big Love could have made it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Made it for real.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. But they're not going to make it because they're either going to jail or in jail. Or
Fabio made it last year.
Fabio
was on it last year.
Yeah, but Fabio also quickly denounced drill music. It's quickly denounced drill music.
Yeah, so. But I mean, that's when he was banging it for real. So.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? That's last year before everybody hated, or year before last, before everybody demonized drill music. Made it seem like, you know what I'm saying?
It was the worst thing
in the world. Yeah.
I don't understand. It's not that bad.
It is. It's terrible. Yeah.
Is it worse than the original drill music though? Cause they
yeah.
Is it though?
Yeah, because these kids are beefing on like Instagram Live every day. Like a lot of the Chicago shit was just shit people have read in articles and you know what I'm saying, created fantasies about. Nah, these Brooklyn kids are literally on fucking Instagram every day, going to each other's blogs, telling each other, suck my dick, I'm gonna kill you, all this type of shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot less. It's a lot less imaginative, nowadays.
It's more in your face.
Yeah. But that's all I really had slated for this week, honestly.
I think that's all that needs to be said.
You want to go ahead and outro us?
You know what I'm saying? Yo, you know what I'm saying? Thank you for joining us again. Thank you for tuning in with us again at the Simple Math Matrix. This was the podcast, and I'm your host, the God, King Hoopla, also known by the kid who lyrics stick to your ribs. And I'm also joined by...
And it's your boy, Mr., a.k.a. Super Out 357, best known as Prince Godbody, and I'm saying peace.
But also, before I peace out, make sure you follow us on all our social medias. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Add us on Spotify, add us on Apple Podcasts, add us on YouTube at Simple Math Matrix. You know what I'm saying?
Facebook too. We back on Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook, Simple Math Matrix there too. You know what I'm saying? We like to chat, talk. You know what I'm saying? We doing our facts of the day. You know what I'm saying? People don't know of, and that's all I really got to say.
Peace.
Peace.